This is another question about love and opening to love. And in your stories, the ones that always touch me the most and the ones I tell other people are the ones about you being opened by Maharaji, and my favorite one is about the orange and the foot. And when I hear these stories, I open too, and I love that feeling. And the question is, how does that feeling of opening to love, where does it connect with an idea of God?
If you keep seeing, I'm just giving you this now, a way of seeing the sequence. If you see the new baby open, permeable boundaries, all completely wide open, and then you see the cultivation of its mind and models of itself and other, and development of a sense of separateness. And then you see the way in which we get trapped in that ego or sense of separateness, and get trapped with identification with body and with personality, our phenomenal self. And then the question is, how do you awaken out of the illusion that you are only separate? And the doorway out of that is through the heart, because the heart is, my heart goes out to you. The heart is the doorway into the unitive nature of the universe. And it's the love flows. Love doesn't know boundaries. The mind creates boundaries. The mind creates the boundary of separate me and you. The heart just keeps embracing and opening out. So that things that open your heart open you out into the universe and allow you to experience the preciousness, the grace, the sweetness, the thick isness of it all, the interconnectedness of it all. It's even more than interconnected. It's all one thing and just keeps changing its flow and patterns, and you're just part of it. And the opening of the heart is the doorway into that. So that when you love your pussycat, or you love your child, or you love your beloved, or you love nature, or you love something, that is a doorway. You start with that kind of love, which is relational, romantic love, and then that's a doorway that moves you into the kind of merging quality where we are together in love, which is in the oneness of it all, in the existence of it all, which is God. That's the way in which you experience God. You are part of the divine manifestation into form, and you're one with it. So you start with this very relational love that is between you and something else. And it opens the heart, and then you, in a way, go out through the heart and keep feeling a connection. Because you know when you're in love how suddenly other things look beautiful, other than the beloved. It keeps going out and out and out and out. And that's a quality that... So I would say that most of us stay locked in our separateness, and we are very frightened of coming out of it. We feel very vulnerable. In truth, you are not vulnerable at all. You just think you're vulnerable. Who you think you are is vulnerable. Who you are is not vulnerable. It's true. This is the truth of it. That's what Christ was saying over and over again, but nobody seemed to want to hear him. But you are not vulnerable, but you experience you are. And so it's very hard for you to open your heart to another being whose love is conditional. Because they're saying, I will love you as long as you're a certain way. And that you keep protecting yourself. So you find yourself very easy to open yourself sometimes to inanimate objects, or to an animal, or to a memory, or to a very young child that's very innocent, before it develops any kind of definition of itself that starts to manipulate the universe to get what it needs. Well, when you're with a guru, the guru realizes they're not vulnerable. They don't need you to do anything. They don't even need you to not shoot them, in the shooting example before. They just need you to be what you are. So their love is unconditional. And when you're in the presence of unconditional love, that's the optimum environment for your heart to open. Because you feel safe. Because you realize nobody wants anything from you. And the minute that heart opens, you're once again letting in the flow. And that flow is where you experience God. Is that dealing with the question? Yes.